Hi, hope everyone's doing well. My name is Shane, and I do the tarot readings for Tree of Life Tarot. I took a long break from doing readings. I had a job opportunity that I wanted to focus on, and I feel like that's come a long way. And this is going to be my first returning video. Feels good to be back doing this. I missed it. I had been doing it for myself, my own personal readings, all the while. But to do them for other people is very satisfying. As you can see, I have a new situation going on with the videos. I decided that I wanted to, let people see me, who I am. Anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be doing this again. So I want to go ahead and get started with a single card for Sagittarius. And while I shuffle these, I'd like to speak my mind on a few things. So, a long time ago, something happened to me, and I didn't know what it was at the time. I just knew that it was going to change my life forever. Tried to share and explain to friends, what took place, what it felt like, what it did to me, how it changed me. And you know how change is. It's not instantaneous. It starts with a seed, and then it grows and it blossoms. So for years, I had no idea what that was. All I know is that it sent me on some kind of mental and spiritual quest to find out, one, what it was, what happened. Two, what does it mean? And three, why me? Because at the time that this took place, I had zero spiritual inhibitions. None. I was doing what most people were doing in their 20s. Drinking, hanging out. The norm, But after that thing happened, I just didn't see anything the same anymore. Not to say that I stopped participating in things that I thought weren't good for me. No, I continued that. But like a seed, it took a long time to set and get ready and start to sprout. So, over the years, I didn't know how to approach what I was looking for, because I didn't know what I was looking for. I sunk my head pretty deep into Christianity and the Holy Bible. But I just could not. Even when I felt inspired, it just did not feel the same as when that thing, and I keep calling it the thing, when it happened. So, I got to a place where I felt deflated. Like if I had to keep searching and search so hard with zero results, then was I wasting my time? Was that thing that happened maybe not so intimate and special? And it was around that time I was like, I'm just going to go all in on this thing. This quest, or whatever it is. or whatever it was. I know, kind of have an idea of what it was now, but anyhow, I went and I got baptized. And when I got baptized, everything fell apart. Everything fell apart. All kinds of stuff. Relationship, job. I mean, if I was to describe what it was like, it was a nightmare. And I felt like I got tricked. I can laugh about it now because I understand what happened. Anybody that studied esoterics, Hermetic philosophy, understands why all that happened to me. I didn't at the time though. But I knew one thing, that was all that I had left. Couldn't find any answers, so I had to just push on. And the moment I decided that that thing wasn't going to determine my life, that I could still do and still be, when everything turned around, everything switched. I ended up with a great job. My relationships have grown deeper and more loving. I feel like I have grown and become deeper and more loving. And that led me to Rosicrucianism. So I joined and I started studying the monographs, and it was a whole new perspective for me. From there, started reading like crazy. Manly P. Hall, Rudolf Steiner, the Tao, the Bhagavad Gita, you name it. I've read it, or I'm getting ready to read it. So, from there, everything started to make sense. Everything started to make sense. And in the meantime, I was getting my job together and all that, making sure that I was going to be okay. If such a great opportunity, it was a blessing, really, to come my way. I wanted to make sure that I didn't waste it. Because finally, and I didn't understand this at the moment, but the universe felt like I was ready for something. The cosmic, the divine. So, here we are. The World card. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. So we'll shuffle one more time and we'll go ahead and pull a card for Sagittarius. Something else too. Just quite a bit. I'm seeing a serious growth in esotericism, Hermetic philosophy, Hermetic alchemy. It's not New Age. It's funny that it was labeled that way. It's very ancient, very old. All this stuff is. But there's something to it. And I see a lot of people on YouTube who make, videos concerning these topics and subjects. And I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. I think this is the real woke. And I'm excited to see what comes of it all. Let's cut this deck. So, if you are one of those people that have followed your intuition into a path of self-enlightenment, which is so funny because to be self-enlightened is to see everything else around you as a light as well. But if you're one of those people, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. The time and the effort that you're putting into just trying to be a better you is making a huge difference. So thank you. And cut one more time. All right, let's pull a single card for Sagittarius. After months, let's do this. And there it is. And we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is this very loving, like childlike love and care. It's and I'm going to start doing this because I feel like I've read so much that there's so much more to share. Like Jesus said, if you want to enter the kingdom, you have to enter the kingdom like a child. So that's how I think of the Six of Cups, as this innocent love, this innocent compassion, like a child. They don't see things that they haven't been programmed to see. Their perception hasn't been stretched and put back together and had things inserted and things taken away, which happens to all of us throughout life. The Six of Cups is this, if I wanted to try to define it, this like divine source type of innocent love and compassion. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card, a beautiful feeling. And as you can see, there's like two kids, there's these beautiful flowers on the card. It's just a wonderful setting, peaceful, serene. And that's what that kind of love is. It's a peaceful love. It's inviting and welcoming, and it's warm. It just wants to hold you and let you know that you're okay and that you're cared about. Let's go ahead and pull one from the bottom of the deck, since I'm feeling very happy to be doing this again. And we have the Knight of Cups. Now this is fantastic. So the Knight of Cups is like delivering this cup of abundance, and maybe that's the message here with this. What's in that cup? What's in that cup is this compassionate, divine source type of love. It's just a very peaceful love. And maybe that's what you need right now in life. Maybe you need to focus on that kind of compassion and that kind of love. A love that's universal, really. We'll pull one from the top just to make it even. Let's see what we have here. The Ace of Swords. This is an amazing card. We're on a really good path here. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. But introduce this Six of Cups into the situation. So that way you can expand on that type of love that only comes from like the divine. And deliver that. Let that be, see this knight on this white horse. White horse, of course, like purity and freedom. And I feel like that's kind of the reward of being someone that can deliver that type of love. You have this feeling that happens inside. I call it spiritual currency. But, like what's a rich man? Well, a rich man isn't a person that has a lot of money. A rich man is someone that's rich inside. So, and that's kind of the reward when we do nice things and when we share that kind of love, that Six of Cups kind of love. It makes you feel abundant. So he's on this white horse. So white, purity, horse, freedom. That's the reward. That is the reward for delivering the Six of Cups type of love. And I think with this Ace of Swords, like this is almost an epiphany for you somehow. There are cycles to everything. And because everything operates in a cycle or a pattern, like if you want to be loved, you have to give love. You have to be able to love unconditionally. And this is very hard for people. It was hard for me, especially if you've been through a lot in life. It can change your perception in such a way that you don't want to be judgmental. But as a safety mechanism, you might find yourself judging things and you don't even realize it. So it's a struggle to love unconditionally. There's a lot of work to be done in order to fulfill that obligation. But I think you can do it. I think this is what you need to hear right now. I think this is going to be a game changer for you with this Ace of Swords. This is like perfectly balanced thought. It's an epiphany, essentially. Look at the crown on top of it. It's like you're crowning yourself with this new perception or new idea. Yeah, Sagittarius, I think you need to embrace this unconditional point of view of love, perspective of love. And I would start slow. I would just start by thinking on it. What would that kind of love be like? And if there are children in the card, so if you have a child in your life that you just absolutely adore and love, think of that. Use that as an example for how that love manifests and why it exists and how you maintain it. What are the principles behind that kind of love? And how can you make it universal? So it's not strange or off-putting. And it's possible. You can do it. I think we all have moments, especially Sagittarius, of this kind of pure, free love-giving, when we meet strangers and we want to say something nice to them right away and, just share that feeling of abundance. I think that's a habitual tendency of ours. And I am a Sagittarius, by the way, that we like to give. We like to give feeling good. If we could make everyone in the world feel good and know that we did that for them, we would be on cloud 9. But yeah, I think that's what Spirit wants you to hear right now. And I hope this resonates with you, because it's resonating with me. I feel like I just did a personal reading and ended up sharing it with strangers. But we're not strangers, are we? Let's go ahead and pull one more and we'll make it a full reading since we're already the 7 of Cups. A lot of daydreaming and choices. I think this has a lot to do with what I was saying earlier about thinking about that kind of love and having maybe these different visions and perceptions of like what all does that that type of love entail? And not only how do you give that kind of love, but if you want to complete the cycle, complete the circle, the Ouroboros, you're going to need to be able to learn how to receive that kind of love too. And that can be challenging. It can be hard. Sagittarius are independent people, especially emotionally. So that could be a challenge. Could be a challenge. 7 of Cups. You have a lot of cups here. 6 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 6 to the 7 of Cups, to the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. This is a very good reading. Very good reading. Inspiring for me, because I needed to hear this. And I hope that it resonated with you. And you needed to hear it too. The world needs more love. Not that overbearing, you owe me something type of feeling, but that, hey, I just met you and I think you're awesome, until you show me otherwise. There's not a whole lot of that benefit of the doubt left anymore. But I think that's changing. I really do. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, thank you for stopping in and checking out the reading. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's been a long time since I've done a video. And I'm very happy. I can't stop smiling. I've been smiling this whole time. But thank you so much. And there will be more videos coming. I'm not going to do any production or anything around this one. I'm just going to go ahead and share it with you. But in future videos, we might bring back the intro title and stuff like that. It's just to make it more appeasing for viewing. But thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. It's almost like touching on the very first step of that kind of unconditional, compassionate love that you would come back to see what I'm doing after, gosh, I think it's been a year. It's a long time. It's a long time. So I thank you, and I mean that sincerely. I wish you all the best. If you're on some kind of a spiritual journey, man, I wish you all the best. I'm going to be doing some different kinds of videos in the future. I may do like some conversational pieces and stuff like that with guests. I'm very excited about the journey that I've been on, and I'm very excited for other people that are on that same journey. And I want to participate and make that whole experience a little bit more real for everyone by just following my heart, my intuition, and doing these videos. So thank you again so much. I appreciate you. I think you're awesome. I think that you can do anything that you set your mind to. All you have to do is make your mind up. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Sagittarius, and thank you again so much for stopping by. It's really awesome. Thank you.